Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are going to dissect a document from a company whose name suggests global reach and significance, but let's see if their report sings the same tune, or perhaps hits a sour note or two. We are diving into a report filed by Paramount Global, think movies, TV shows, and media networks. For a quick recap, we will look at the results of their recent shareholder meeting and figure out whether the shareholders are happy or not. Before we dive in, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. Come join us for more analysis. So what's on the agenda? This report details how Paramount Global's shareholders voted on various important items at their annual meeting. We will figure out which proposals sailed through and which ones sank. A key point to remember is that these votes tell us a lot about what the owners of the company, the shareholders, think about the way the company is being run and the direction it's heading. First up, we learned that over 37 million shares of Class A common stock were represented at the meeting. This is about 93% of all the Class A shares out there. That's a pretty good turnout, meaning the shareholders are engaged and paying attention. Now let's see who got elected to the board of directors. The report lists each nominee and the votes they received. We are seeing figures for, against, and abstentions. For means shareholders voted in favor of that person becoming a director. Against means they voted against. Abstentions means they didn't express an opinion either way. All listed directors received a majority of 4 votes, so they are all in. It looks like shareholders generally approved of the proposed directors. For example, Mary Boyce got over 33 million votes for, compared to about 21 in director. Against means they voted against. Abstentions means they didn't express an opinion either way. All listed directors received a majority of 4 votes, so they are all in. It looks like shareholders generally approved of the proposed directors. For example, Mary Boyce got over 33 million votes for, compared to about 217,000 against. Similarly, Sherry Redstone received nearly 32.7 million for votes. It is generally a good. Next, there was a vote on changes to Paramount's long-term incentive plan. This plan is about how the company pays and motivates its employees, especially the top executives, by giving them shares of stock or options to buy stock. The goal of these kinds of plans is to encourage employees to work hard to increase the company's value, because if the company does well, their stock becomes more valuable too. The proposal to amend and restate the long-term incentive plan passed with over 37 million votes in favor. This change primarily increases the number of Class B common stock shares available for issuance under the plan. Basically, they're making more shares available to give to employees as part of their compensation. This suggests the company wants to continue using stock-based compensation to motivate employees. Fewer than 200,000 voted against this plan, so it's safe to say it was very popular. The shareholders also voted on changes to the 2015 equity plan for outside directors. This plan is about how Paramount pays its outside directors, meaning those who aren't also employees of the company. These directors bring independent expertise and guidance to the company's board. Like the previous vote, this one also involves stock and similar incentives. The goal is to align the directors' interests with those of the shareholders, so they will make decisions that increase the company's value. The proposal here was to extend the plan's term, meaning to keep it going for a longer period. The shareholders approved with over 37.5 million votes in favor and a little over 300,000 against. This suggests that the shareholders are happy with the way the outside directors are being compensated and want to continue the existing plan for a longer time. Now, for something a bit different, a stockholder, someone who owns shares in the company, made a proposal. This proposal asked the company to issue a report about the possible risks of not including viewpoint and ideology, basically beliefs and values, in its equal employment opportunity policy. An equal opportunity policy is about treating all employees and job applicants fairly, regardless of their personal characteristics. Now, this proposal did not pass. It received only 4 ideology in the company's equal employment policy, or at least that they don't think a special report on the risks of not including them is needed. Alright, let's put all of this together and see what it says about treating all employees 6,430. A policy. An equal opportunity policy is about treating all employees 6,430. Made a proposal did not pass, or at least that they don't think a special report on the risks of not including them is needed. Amble right, let's put all of this together and see what it says about Paramount Global. The strong support for the director nominees indicates that shareholders are generally happy with the current leadership. When most people holding shares in a company are happy with the directors, that usually means shareholders think the leadership is doing a good job, making smart choices for the company. It could also signal they think the company is heading in the right direction. The approval of the incentive plan suggests that shareholders are also on board with how the company is compensating its employees and directors. These plans that include stocks and other similar incentives aim to get everyone working together toward the same goal of increasing the company's value. Giving money to people who have higher performance seems to make shareholders very happy. Finally, the rejection of the stockholder proposal about viewpoint and ideology in the equal opportunity policy signals that shareholders are either content with the current policy or don't see a significant risk in not explicitly including those terms. Companies need to focus on creating inclusive environments, but it seems like shareholders are less interested in reporting on things like ideology. And Paramount Global appears to have a largely supportive shareholder base, and the company's directions and strategies seem to be aligned with what its owners expect. Alright, that's our breakdown of Paramount Global's latest filing. What's your take on these votes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.